Hi, welcome to this Tarot Love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was picking up was, I would like to apologise. I've been delayed, so I'm kind of catching up with these readings and also with the image readings as well. So bear with, but you know, it's 2 to 3 weeks. I still think I'm kind of in that range, but more on the 3-week borderline, to be honest. But anyway, so I just apologise for that. So, and I'm still catching up with emails and stuff since the day when the internet was out. Anyway, so what I was getting was big boy badass planets that are out here to do. It just seems to be the Death Tower card coming out constantly. You know, normally it goes through a stage, a cycle of it, but it's definitely more so keeps coming out until you learn your lesson about basically following your love, wishes and desires. And I feel this is on both ends, you and your person. Now, I was also getting personal power versus, can I use that word? Kind of, flower power. Now, flower power to me is, do you remember back in the days, the hippies smoking? No, we weren't even smoking weed. That weren't even so bad. They were doing ecstasy pills and all this ease and acid in the fields, and you know, wearing those flowery tops and what was it? Putting dandelions as necklaces and bracelets, and all is love, and right, that's flower power, right? But that was then. I don't know what age that is, but the new generation of that, it's Reiki, acupuncture, yoga, right? It's just a new version of that flower power. And both of them, I'll give an example. This community, yes, I'm going to big up this community. This community is gangster because you don't need crystals, acupuncture, Reiki, or ecstasy or weed or anything, because we teach you to connect with your higher self. Simple. That's what it is, right? 2 of Cups, you and your higher self, right? That's it. So I don't need any of that. Every time I meet someone, and there's another reason why I'm awkward talking to people, it's like, oh, what do you do and when do you go out and blah blah. Now, you know, I convinced Quan to move in because of the virus. Now it's quiet, so he's moved back out. So I'll have my spare room again, right? And it's like, you know, you got a spare room, are you going to rent it out, or what do you do with yourself? I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I you know, I don't know what I'm going to do with my spare room, and I generally go cinema for myself. Oh, bless you. What about your friends? Oh my God, I'm fine. That's loving yourself. I'm not depressed, I'm not sad, I'm not lonely, I'm fine. Plus, I ain't got time to fart. With this work, you're so busy, right? Well, you got higher stuff coming down to you about changing planet Earth when no one else is, you're busy, right? So my point is, that's personal power. Personal power is also understanding your person's situation and stop judging them. It's very hard because, like I said, the bad boy planets are out there at the moment. So most may, and I get that from you, because most of you, when you book me, I'll talk about me, yeah, I will. I feel from you, you don't always say it, but I pick it up, I'm reading you, obviously, that you resonate, you feel like you can be like me. And that's fucking spot on. You resonate with me because you can be like me. Right? Why aren't you like me? That's why this community is here. I'm here to help you to be like me, right? But here's the thing. You also, to be like this, with the contract of you as a light worker, a starseed, a twin flame, an empath, right? You have such gifts and abilities. You read people, right? That's the start, right? That's the beginning. You read people that with such light, higher, right? Because it's from higher, right? Soulmate can't read people all day long, right? You can. So it's a gift from upstairs, gifts from upstairs. So you have such low. That's why you have such drama with your person. Now, with your person, come on now, they stick to, if you look at the Hierophant card, twins are in there, right? Twin is generally a light worker starseed, has a contract with someone on this plane, because this, like I said, I can't even talk to people about what I do without them feeling sorry for me or not understanding what I'm doing. I can't even say I'm an image reader. I have to say I'm a tarot reader. I'm not a tarot reader. This is advertising, basically, to get you in to then do the image reading, which is a fucking awful name. But my point is that your person's over there with the darkness and agree to take on that darkness, or for you to blame them, to hate them, right, to do all this stuff, but without you. But you're sensitive, you're an empath, that you should know that people don't do stuff what your person does without a reason. You're not born a cheater, you're not born a liar, you're not born a murderer, right? You're not born to beat people. Do you see what I mean? Beat people up, you know, what is domestic violence. So they agreed to that contract knowing that you would hate them, but they're from upstairs, they're like, listen, yeah, me and her and her and her, me and me, he and he were gangster on this earthly plane, were aligned with that love. And they know that you'll be the emotions, the cup, right? So what they hope, because you're the emotions and you have that love from the past life connection, the contract from 5D, that you will stay in that and feel that and override it from all this shit, this negative that's coming. Back to the story of the cards is, with us, our job is to find out what the dirt is, because most would love to be like me, like I was saying, but I have to say, tell me what your third party is. Oh, he just works for, you know, loads of hours, and or she's married and stuff. And I'm like, it's got to be worse than that. It's got to be. Such a high comes such a low. It's just a planet. So my job isn't all those great and flowers, like this flower power shit. If you're listening to people and they're not getting to the roots, to the dirt, to find out, and you're connected to the light worker, then they're not finding out. Normally when you listen to light workers, they generally should be telling you they've had a shitty life, a shitty story, a shitty something. With such light comes such shit. So they should be finding out your shit. I don't know how else to say it, right? But you reflect with someone who has that same, to say, look, this is my shit. I'm reflecting yours within. Your person is such gangsters, right? That's part of my job I love the most. Reading your person, not you, your person. Secondly, your kids. Thirdly, you. Let's jump into the cards, shall we? So let's see. So like I said, I feel these bad boy planets, Tower, Death, is continually until you get the understanding of, stop fluffing with the flower power, get into your personal power, know about your journey, know about your gifts, know about your person, really what they are. Then this year is about love, pulling in the love, right? So you might be finding out more shit, or you found out shit. Now's the time to deal with it, right? If you like my readings, or you want to know about more of us who help you find out about yourself, check out the Facebook group. I just want to say quickly, I know I've been waffling a bit longer today. We are all star signs. It's most tarot readers say as above. Most tarot readers say sun, moon, and rising. Right, Venus they might add in. Right, a couple of planets. As above, so below doesn't say there isn't upstairs only sun, moon, and rising, or Venus. Right, there's all planets. So we are connected to all star signs. Star signs is, so when I do a star sign, please listen to the collective reading, because you can see I go into more details. The snippet of your personality and your characters is just bullshit. Why you are here, particularly if you're listening to me or someone in this community, you're a fucking gangster, you're a light worker, right? You need to know about the collective. Then find out about the Facebook, or check the website. You know, you're here for more than that. So you can go, for example, say you're Libra and you have no connection with Capricorn. You say you haven't got Capricorn, your person hasn't got Capricorn, you go in Capricorn, it resonates with you, that's all you need to know. Fuck the Capricorn, because we're all title of the, oh, well, I'm not a Capricorn, right? I guarantee you've read other titles, but you didn't go into it because it's another star sign. We are all star signs, right? As above, so below. But most importantly, as within, so without. Right? So let's see what's going on here. This is recovery after the heartbreak. 4 of Swords. Putting down the sword. I feel your person there is reflecting. This is the underneath. Praying that you haven't moved on. Like I said, the bad boy planets are out here. Look at the card that's shining out. Heartbreak. And 4 of Swords. Before 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Heartbreak. This entire year now, you might be thinking, fucking hell, man, the planets. I thought Sophia said this year is about love. Yeah, it is. It's getting you to know true love. Go read my book and do what Ahan is doing. Write it down, right? Go read my book and write it down. You are programmed from television to just listen, right? And yes, write it down. But here's the difference with schooling. Oh my gosh, right? Don't get me started with schooling. I think the first thing I say in my book is, how can you love when you don't know what love is? Oh, I love my children. You don't know what love is. And secondly, I cuss out schooling, right? But schooling, they teach you to write it down, then they say, forget it, you've passed. So you do literally forget it. Now you need to digest, right? Your learning, right? A master teacher is wisdom and all continually learns. You've heard that before. Moving on. Sexual, why is that here? Ah, okay, good. Okay, so this is you and your person. This is the strength card. I have 2 strength cards in my deck of cards. It's my deck of cards. I can make them how I want. Strength card, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands. So this strength card is actually around the classic strength card, which has the Empress taming the lion. But so she is actually the Empress. So this is about you taming yourself, because I just said to you that most people on planet Earth is going through some kind of shake-up in their relationship, right? So that you see the red flags clearly and clear that up so you can progress in love properly. That's what the short kind of version of what this is, right? It's forcing you and your person to deal with the shitty stuff that is stopping you fully get with your person. Now, you might say, well, all your person has to do is stop cheating. I'm just giving an example. All your person has to do is stop working 1 billion hours. I'm giving an example. All your person has to do is stop smoking drugs. Another example. It's normally 3. Third party, 3, right? 3 things. Your light worker, you probably got 3 of those things your person does. And if you don't, that's our job to find out the 3. There's generally 3, right? Your light worker, twin flame, right? So this is about, okay, I'm fucking off my person. We're going the other way, right? And this is both of you. I feel with you, you've got the pull back to your person. This is you 2 back to back. You keep getting these back to back, which is the Lamescape, which is the infinite, which connects you with the planets, the infinite planet, right? All planets, right? And that is back to back, because that's what the infinite is. 0, 0, back to, anyway, right? 0 points, which is energy, right? This planet is about energy. So this is about you calming your reptilian, stop cussing out your person. And this is taming yourself. The Empress tames herself in the strength card. So sexual energy means you're getting a pull to your person. The universe is like, no, you can fuck off and get pissed off and hate your person. And you're still pulled with your person, right? And your person is holding 8 of Wands here. He's got all the burdens. She's got all the burdens. Your person over there with baby's mum, drama, job, blah, 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 right? 10 of Wands, the burdens. That's generally their job, right? So they're getting communication, intuition, because they're holding 8 Wands here to get onto their path, 2 of Wands. That's what they're doing with the back-to-back. That's what the universe is doing, because you're both trying to, your person's like, okay, what I'm going to do is try to work out 1 wand at a time, which don't work. He always has the 10 wands, right? See, he carries them. So you look at him, he carries them. So the universe is okay. Oh, you're okay. You keep carrying these wands. What I'm going to do is change that 8 of wands to communication from upstairs, because 8 of wands is those Cupid arrows from upstairs about who you want to be with, and then jump into the unknown, because his footwork is like the foot, right? This is ending this two-faced. It's not. How do I say that then? Knight of Wands is known as casual. So I said two-faced. It doesn't mean it in a horrible way. It's your perception of what sleeping around is. I remember I met someone and they said, I met someone and I wanted to go around it. I just wanted to sleep with her. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're so blatant, man. And I said, oh, where's the romance? And then he was like, what's wrong with that? Right? And I thought, it's true. If you just want to sleep with someone, what's wrong with that? You want to sleep with them too, right? Oh, well, what flowers and romance? That's back in the day, right? Well, if you want flowers and romance, like how it was back in the day, are you at home cooking and cleaning and just focusing on your man? No, you're out with your job, you're independent, you're going out on the piss with the girls or the lads. So you want something old school, but you're in the new age forward. So make up your mind. So anyway, this Knight of Wands, oh, I've got to get that. Sorry, my door. So what he's doing, this casual kind of player attitude, is because it's a perception that he's a player, because he or she's got all these burdens. This is the universe ending that so they can fully commit, because of, like I said, you come to counselling to me, you'll say, oh, he squeezes me in, she squeezes me in and just shags me and goes. I'm like, they got 10 of Wands, mate. You're lucky he even comes and has the time to do that. He hasn't got the time to do that. 10 of Wands is the top. So this and an extra wand he adds for you. He pulls it out with his bum cheeks, right? But you're complaining about this is too casual. So anyway, the universe is like, yeah, you're kind of correct. Let him drop the wands. That's what's going on here. King of Wands, 3 of Swords. Yeah, it's like you've ditched your person because it's casual, right? They're not taking you seriously. Casual, you know, casual. It's not serious. Even they don't take you seriously. The relationship's not seriously casual, right? Knight of Wands is now coming out of this situation he's with, glasses, and thinking about the next move, because they're feeling you're getting the pull, so they're getting the pull towards you. The pull is actually this sexual energy, which gives you the strength to stay in that commitment. So many twin flames are separated, but they still searching for answers to get with a person because they have the pull towards them. The pull is the sexual energy. But the confusion is, because the pull is the sexual energy, is the lower chakra, which is correct, because its lower chakra is Earth, Malkuth, right? Which is, but lower chakra is connected with the sacral, which is connected with negative, because planet Earth is negative, is ruled by negative, so which is part of the contract. So the sexual energy which you moan about is actually a good energy, because sex is the most, I don't want to go into that, that's really long. It goes so deep, this rabbit hole of why you're here. The sex industry is still rife, it's still out there. Porn, you know, prostitution, lap dances, it's all out there. Childhood sexual abuse, all that kind of thing, and it's connected with you as a twin flame with sexual energy, because it is sexual energy, is the highest frequency of this planet. You're watching me, you got the highest frequency of this planet, right? And that, and especially the title of a twin flame, which is a light worker starseed. Don't matter if you don't even resonate, you're like, what is this? Is, you know, I'm just an empath, right? You have this connection with someone, and it's the highest one, so that you keep it and don't focus on the bullshit, the 10 of Wands, that creates the heartbreak here. And I feel like I said with this reading, this red card, I made it the brightest red one. I'm like, because this is planet Earth. so much heartbreak because there's so much judgment, and you judge. Most of you judge me on my swearing, the colour of my skin, because I don't say namaste, because I don't say love and light, you know, judgment, which is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for me because I'm like, because I don't say I love you. There's loads. I will literally give you anything you want to be successful. Only thing I struggle with, which I suppose there's a divine reason for that, is I can't help you with regression therapy. I would love to teach you how to do that. If you wanted, I can't. At the moment, I can't, because it's my own thing I do. But anything else, isn't that more loving than your mum and dad who will say to you, get rid of this person, he's cheating on you, he's got a million jobs, a million kids, your friends and family, right? But someone who is saying, listen, stop judging him. You don't know what happened from his past. You don't know he just didn't get a woman who just knocked out loads of kids, or she just stayed in a marriage because the parents said, listen, you're married, just stick with it. It will get better, and it never does. So she wants to buy. You don't know, right? And that's the part of this is corrupted from the tell-eye vision. It goes fucking deep, the rabbit hole, right? So that's why this card is the brightest card in my deck, because it's heartbreaking. Love. And the air you breathe is love. The Nine of Pentacles is once again in opposite directions, but you're still connected, as above, so below. All right, so interesting. So you're trying to go another way. Maybe a person is trying to get another way, but the universe is like, oh, you can do all you want, mate. We're putting you back together, right? I guarantee you're both thinking and feeling that person, right? Regardless of you're saying it or doing anything about it. But now there's a reflection on your person's side, Four of Swords, of what to do after this heartbreak, right? I feel... yeah, that's more the Hierophant, because it's in a church. Could be, it's meditation, but I wouldn't class it as meditation. At home, chilling by himself, right? Meditating without the distraction of the burdens and blah blah blah. Stillness. You don't have to sit there with cross-legged on a mountain, right? Stillness is meditation. And that's why I like to be by myself, because I'm in that meditative state of just aligning with oneness. And oneness is everything in oneself. So they're at home by themselves, and they're thinking about what to do to move forward, because I'm heartbroken, because I'm in a situation. This is I keep saying about this awkward situation. So is your person in an awkward situation which they don't love. And they're following it from social norms. Now, the difference between you're in a situation, right? You're in a social norm, and you're with the person, right? Who you're not with your person. So you're in the same situation of things that you don't love and that don't serve you. What serves you both is you both being together. So this contract is magically, it's amazing how it's contracted so that you both experience this. Then you get pulled together so you can then go and talk to people and say, listen, I was a fluffy bullshit spiritual leader and it never got me anywheres. I kept reading all these comments and writing my comments and doing Reiki and acupuncture and looking at the tarot readers, and it done nothing till I loved myself, and the air you breathe is love. Then my person come towards me. And then your person will teach those that, you know, because of to respect themselves, like these babies, mums and parents, like, listen, I love you, mum and dad, but I need to follow my bliss, right? And you should follow your own. Stop, or babies, mum, stop staying with me just because, you know, you're insecure. You work on your insecurities. Everyone has everybody. So, you know, that's what this is about. Finding your someone here. And you found them, actually. It's not finding them. It's most people have to find them. You've got yours. You've just got to figure out how to get them, then teach. That's mastery. Then teach how you've done it. So at the moment, you're going through You're trying to be independent, but come on now, you're waiting for your person. And your person is casual with this, because a casual card to this 10 of Wands. They're not serious about that, right? But it is, it's a burden. That's why, this is more, because you're independent. You're here, 9 of Pentacles. And your person still may be stuck in this situation. So they're pulling on his heartstrings for him to recognize how to come away from that. Okay. I won't say that. That's deep. I'll say that in another reading. Okay. So what we got here? Oh, not too bad. So it's like you're waiting. I don't think you, well, you are waiting for your person. 4 of Swords. Next after 4 of Swords is 5 of Swords. To love himself. To be selfish. Right? Selfish is to say, listen, I just want to go for my wishes and desires. To his mum, to his baby's mum, to the job, to the that's 5 of Swords. Right? 5 of Swords is a guy, and this guy, people in the background, and the negative is like not giving a shit, right, about the people. And then that's right. If everybody loved themselves, right, my book, once again, and went for their own wishes and desires, right, there would be no competition, no drama. Say your person is over there with baby's mum or dad, right, and they marry them, right, and they want to keep them. But if they just focused on themselves and loving themselves, then they attract someone who loves them as much as you, in their version of you love your person. Then they would let your person go. They will find their own person. They're following their belief and tradition. Well, I think I love this person, so I'm just going to stay with them. We get on all right, right? But if you truly loved yourself, you align the planets. This planet is brilliant. The laws of this planet is that everyone loves himself, and the law will bring in your person. So no one else will want your person because they love themselves. The new universe will bring in that person for them. Do you see? That's what we're here to teach. But it's not like that. That's why it's heartbreaking. Because everybody's indecisive, right, about their truth. Because they're not loving themselves, then you know your truth. Right? I don't care what you say your person does now, right? Cheats on you, several women, loads of babies, la 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 la, you still love your person, right? It's hardcore, this connection you have with someone. It's hardcore. And you're angry, and you need to transmute that, work on yourself, but it's still, you're still connected with person. Put it this way, if a soulmate done what your person is doing now, ignoring you, being casual, whatever happened, you would have ditched that fucker from years, right? You'd be like, out. The reason why you're connected with this person, as of them connected with you, regardless if they're saying it, right, if you're pissed off or you've separated from them or whatever, is because it's a heightened contract. This is divine, which is supposed to be. So I repeat, the planets are now at the time. It's like, okay, the heartbreak is here and it's happening. It's here and it's happening, kind of, and you're getting over it. And this main card is the heartbreak, is the core. But you think it's heartbreaking not being with your person, but you need to work on things that gets your person. And what's heartbreaking is your person's with this other situation, but still loves you, right? So that's why it's constant heartbreak. So they will recognize this shit. I need to drop this burden, right? It's only casual. I need to drop this burden. Might have been casual with you, but it doesn't matter, right? They were casual because they had the burden. I prefer that than just casually being with someone who I've got, who I'm married to with kids, right? They're committed to you, but coming casual. I hope that makes sense. There's a difference. There's a difference. And this is what this is teaching your person. He or she thinks, oh, you're just casual, so I'll get on with the wife, the kids, the person over here. But waking up to, no, that wasn't casual. I was just there to them casually. And you have to understand, both of you waking up to that concept. I hope that makes sense. Or should be. Or if you're not, counselling, right? That's what we're here for. That's what I do. I help you to understand it. I feel this, one or you, or both of you, whatever, right? Flirt. Does your person know how you feel? This has got to be your person, right? This is what the universe is doing. Or, unless you're new and you're still pissed off, right? You don't have to go and say, I love you, even though you cheated on me and blah, blah, blah. Or even though you dumped me or blah, 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 right? But there's a way around it so they know the door's open, right? If you're like, fuck off, cunty, I don't want to ever see you again, I hate you, right? Definitely harder to get back in, right? But if you're like, listen, I've got to take some time out, I'm hurt, I'm upset, this is killing me, how can you do this to me, right? I can't believe that happened, what the fuck? You can even swear, come on now, of course I swear, right? And all that kind of shit without so hardcore, right? They know they can come back in. So they're just working out how to come back in. But even if you said, fuck off, cunty, they never want to see you again, I promise you I can get you back in, right? But it depends on the work you do. So this is flirt, right? And like I said, why I'm explaining the definition of flirt, because flirting is, like I said, as I always say, leave the door open. Leave it open. There's always a way you can get back with your twin flame. They always will communicate with you. If they don't, I will know, because you're a nightmare. Because you're like, I want to heal my person, right? If you've got that in your vocabulary of you think you should heal your person, absolutely vanity and ego, and you need more help than what you need, right? You don't need to heal. You can't heal no one. You can't do jack shit. You only hear, like I've explained, the universe is designed for oneness. So you help you, and then that comes towards you. Not for you to say you work on you, you fix you, then come to me when you're better. No. You get what you work on from inside. Universe. You in reverse. As within, so without. Right? So that's why this is about you opening the door. Because I don't give a shit what they done. Right? Even murder is hardcore. Well, but the twin flames, they don't beat or murder people, right? Light workers are not connected. Maybe work with them, but your connection is not to that level, right? They choose not to do that. Well, point is, if it's cheating or working or marriage, it's generally, or drugs, right? I promise you, I can get you to see their point of view. And in fact, I promise you, you'll feel shame of how you judge them incorrectly. And if I don't, I'll say, okay, you can have the counselling money back if I don't change your mind. Because I'll be like, you're so dark and negative, I don't want nothing to do with you. Well, I'll probably read you in that, and you probably wouldn't even book me anyway, right? But you're here for a reason. It's your time. It's your time now the universe is really pushing everyone to get their love, desire. Anyway, so reach out. I have a communication tool on the Twin Flame program as well. So that's the ebook that's needed. Sexual energy here, which is the Kabbalah, the chakras here, the snake, right? So you need to use the Kabbalah and plus flirt. That's communication. So you need a Twin Flame program because it has all of that, which is in this reading. Please don't give up on me. What the fuck have I been saying, right? These, you know, I'm independent, but you're bullshitting yourself because you're still looking to marry them. Look, the church there. Look at your hands here. This is Nine of Pentacles, right? Mr. or Mrs. Independent who's watching, but look at your hands. Can you see? Your hands, what do you do with your hands? You feel. So who are you feeling? Yourself. Who are you connected with? Your person. You're feeling your person, but you're pretending, oh, you're Mr. or Mrs. Independent, right? And who's on top of this one? Knight of Wands, Mr. or Mr. Casual, your person. So you're feeling your person, right? But you're still feeling they're casual. But now you're looking at the Four of Swords. They're They're resting and they're healing, like I said, healing, going over this heartbreak. Seven of Pentacles, they didn't invest. They're knowing they didn't invest in you. They invested in this situation, which they now know is a burden. They have to experience the burden to know, like I say, such light, you get such dark. It's just the planet's polarities. It is what it is. Your person had to realize that this is, that, like I said, they recognize now that they've just had this burden, but they invest casually in the burden. It's a different way of perspectives, 100%. They're casual with you and casual with the third party, but your casual is due to time. Their casual is due to they don't want to be there, right? It's completely different. Same word, casual. That's the variations of love. You love your pet fish, not the same as your person, right? You don't love your children the same as your person. There's variations of the same thing. This is what you have to understand and stop fucking judging, right? Let's get a couple more. So don't give up, right, on this. And you didn't invest in yourself. It's not just they didn't. You didn't invest. How, like I said, I just got to say this again. How can, or did I say it already? How can you compare buying a crystal, which you can get in a sweet shop, right, next to the lollipops and the chewing gums these days, right? Going online and typing Reiki and doing a couple of courses, paying a few quid, right? Easy courses. I'm not being disrespectful. Easy courses, right? This is hard. This is fucking hard. Not this, just this tarot reading. Running the community and being in mission is hard. Going on online and doing a couple of courses, right? Going in a sweet shop and getting a crystal, or joining your local gym, or doing some stretches, right? Yawning, stretches, yoga, right? And wanting your person to give up 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is give up the job, give up the wife, give up maybe losing the kids, and give up the family that says stay there. You just pop to the sweet shop, buy a crystal and go and stretch out. Fuck's sake, come on. That's what this is. Yeah? That's why yoga, acupuncture, Reiki isn't it. And that's why you don't align with them, because they're like, what are you doing for me to give up this? Right? But when you're aligning and loving yourself, they have no choice, because that love, there is connection here. They're back to back, the Lamastake, the infinite brings them towards you. That's just how it is. I fear you will reject me. Like I said, you're giving it large. You're like, la, 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 la. That's why this card came out. Flirt. Right? Make them know that you won't reject them. Right? I know it's tough. You go through the shit. I go through the shit as well. Most people think I don't have the shit. I'm like, why? I'm the light worker. I'm twin flame. I'm the same thing here. I still have this drama. They don't tick me off the list because I'm in mission. Mission people tell you as well, we still have the drama. We just know how to deal with it, right? Deal with it differently, right? Okay, I'm out. So check out the website, the Facebook, book me. Speak to you later.